Osman. Hey, thanks all for coming out. My name's Steve Abreu, actually. When you're in Dominican Republic, it's Abreu. I'm a steering committee member from Long Island activist and a candidate for town council in town of Oyster Bay. Hoping to be the first Latino in town of Oyster Bay Council with the Progressive Party of Oyster Bay. And thank you. I've lived in Hicksville, Plainview my whole life since I was 2 years old. So that's pretty much my whole life. And to me, immigration rights is so much more than the pathway to citizenship. We need that. We need to see all of our hardworking immigrants that are here, undocumented, out there, getting that pathway to citizenship because they deserve it, man. They're busting their chops, going to school, going to work, without the guarantee of any federal benefits. And once we get there, once we get the DREAM Act passed, once we get this pathway to citizenship, we also need to be urging our representatives, our congresspeople, and our senators to end American U.S. imperialism. Because often we forget what we're fleeing when our family comes here from other countries. We're looking for a better life, not because we destroyed our own countries, not because we extracted all the resources from our countries and gave them to wealthy capitalists in other countries. We came here because, right? We came here because that's what has been done to our countries. That's what's been done to our countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. Myself, my family's from Dominican Republic and Ecuador. My mom came here when she was 5 years old from Ecuador, and my grandmother came here from Dominican Republic in the 1950s, fleeing a dictator, Rafael Trujillo, who was propped up and installed by the U.S. government, fleeing for her life, fleeing for her safety by a dictatorship regime that was propped up by our government, by our tax dollars. This has been happening in countless Latin American countries, in countless third world countries around the world. And then people wonder why people are immigrating to America. And they're wondering, oh, why don't you just make things better in your own country? Because when we do, intervention comes. U.S. intervention takes place. Allende gets assassinated. And we get stomped down for trying to make our lives better in our countries. And then we come here and try to make our lives better here, try to make this country better for everyone. And we're told no. We're told, go back to your country. You know what? We're going to make our lives better here. And we're going to do it so much so that it's going to make the lives better for our people back in our countries. Because we're going to fight. We're going to fight not only for a clear pathway to citizenship, but we're going to fight to end U.S. imperialism and U.S. intervention in countries that don't need it, in countries that are just trying to make better for themselves. Because that's what it is. What are we going to do? We're going to go back to the countries and we're going to try to make a better life for ourselves there, and then U.S. is just going to come in and kick it all down? No. We're going to stay where we are right now, and we're going to fight and grab the power, grab the reins. The average age here is pretty young, guys. And I love it. Millennials, you guys are here right now. We're here right now. The future's ours. We need to start running for office. Don't let anyone tell you it's not your turn yet. Don't do something for the party a little bit longer. No. If you want to run, do it. Get out there, get your community together, and run. Because we need to grab the reins before it's too late, before the rich people grab it and take it away from us like they did the past 50, 60, the entirety of this country's existence. And we need to make it so that people don't have to flee their countries in fear of U.S. imperialism and intervention from first world capitalist countries. And that's what I'm about. Thank you all.
I just want to say that Stephen inspired me. I worked with him when I was in college. I saw him running around giving out flyers, educating other students, getting other students involved at the college when no one wanted to do anything. He was very active and he recruited me to get involved in college. So thank you, Stephen, for being with us today.
Thank you, Osman.